Okay, so right now, Kevin is scraping the floors. He has scraped this whole area over here and it looks really good. But he's trying to scrape as much of this old black tar paper, felt paper off as he can. Probably won't be able to get it all off, but he wants to scrape as much as he can off because when we get the drum sander, it gums up your sandpaper. And you just go through a lot more of that sandpaper. So this is what he's doing. And he's just going to get up the thickest parts and then leave the rest to the sander. So if he can get the loose parts, then that'll be good. Okay, today's Monday, and yesterday we weren't in here that long, really. We scraped off as much of the thick parts as we could off the floor. And so today, Kevin rented the sander and the edger. And I will find out in just a minute how much he paid for everything. Do you have a total for all this? And how long do we get to rent it?
24 hours.
24 hours.
So basically 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, so 1 o'clock tomorrow, and it costs
$148.
$148. And is that with sandpaper?
That's all the sandpaper and everything, and then what you don't use, you take back.
What you don't use, you take back. Okay, so $148. Okay, so this is the big moment where we're going to see whether we can even, this floor can be used or not. Because if it can't, then we're going to have to go buy a floor. So anyway, right now he bought more plastic. So we're going to hang that up and cover these doors so we won't get dust everywhere. And then he'll get started. Okay, this is the machine, and Kevin is putting, we put a double layer of plastic over the doors. And because this generates a lot of dust. And last time we weren't moved into the house. This time we actually have all of our stuff here. So this is the sandpaper that whoever rented it before, this is what they had on there.
20. Wow. 20 grips like boulders.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, they, whoever used it, I mean, that looks like scraping asphalt or something. Wow.
Yeah, this is 36, and it's pretty tough.
Yeah, that's 36. What are we going to use? I mean, sorry, what would you use 20 on?
I don't know. Something that really need to be stripped off, like if you had something really, really bad.
So he just loosened the screws, and then you slide this in there. And you pull that around, and then you tighten it back up.
And your hands will end up getting sore and raw feeling because you're shoving and pushing and pulling after a while.
Okay, Kevin is going to do in front of this door first because he said that we will know, if he does that, we'll know if we can use, if we're going to be able to use this floor, keep this floor, or if we're going to have to get new floor. So the sandpaper's on, and the dust bag's empty from the person who had it before, which is great. And so he's going to do this first, and this is really loud. I hate this noise.
I can't remember if it's S or R.
Yeah, this, you would just have to learn the how these machines operate. Once he gets back in the groove of it, he'll be fine, but you have to learn to do it again. Okay, here he goes. What do you think?
What do you think?
I think they're going to be beautiful.
Can't really set these specific spots.
I definitely think you're going to be able to clean them up.
Well, this is just sideways, side to side, just to even them up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking when you started the dinner and living room, you did on.
I just did them long ways.
You did it long ways.
But I didn't have all these uneven boards.
Right. So what do you think?
I think they'll be okay.
You think they'll be okay?
Yeah, they're not as bright and white as out there. But I think they'll be okay. Might be a little work going over and over them again, but yeah, that looks in good shape.
Kevin just gave me this mask to put on, and he said stage 1 of the floor is finished. So now we shall walk in. Oh, wow. Gosh, that's so amazing. That's just amazing. Aren't you shocked, Ken?
Glad it came out.
I mean, look at the difference over here. From that to that. That's crazy. Why the hell would you cover that up?
What show was on?
Rehab Addict.
Yeah.
Nicole Curtis. Why the hell would you cover that up? Yeah. I mean, that's just beautiful.
Yeah, we got a few little spots here, but I think those will come out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the paper out again. Sorry, I'm out of breath.
For those of you, by the way, that don't believe in the power of a mask.
Yeah, it started out white like that one.
Hold on.
It's like I got nicotine smokers filter there or something.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
What saying you're gonna do?
Anyway, I'm going to. That's still 36 grit paper. That's what I used to pull up all that old tar paper, backing the stuff that was still stuck. And so I'm gonna change it out because I just got a board out. I'm gonna put one more 36 on there, and I'm gonna go at an angle, just back and forth to try to even it all out, back and forth at an angle. And then once I do the whole floor with that, then I'll start one more time with 36 paper going back and forth on the lines, and hopefully that'll even out all the boards as good as can be. You know, I'm never going to get it perfect. I'm never going to get all these little spots.
You know what? I bought you earplugs and I forgot to give them to you.
When did you buy your earplugs?
I bought, when you had me go get that other sandpaper, I bought you some earplugs.
Well, that's good.
Let me go get them.
Okay.
I'm sorry I forgot them. I have a new mask on, so I'm going to put it over my mouth. And it's about 640, I think. I'm going through the plastic. It's about 640, so it's getting darker. Oh, wow. Gosh, Kevin. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful, honey. I mean, that is really, really pretty. That's amazing. So, okay, so you said this discoloration is there. It will not come out.
No, there's no way.
Wonder what caused it.
Probably when the roof was leaking in that corner, or the chimney was leaking. I mean, look at it. It's all over the whole wall.
Yeah, see, this is why we had to get it fixed. This is why I know, because I know I'm going to get some people saying, why did you take the chimney out of a historic home? Well, because this is what it did to the historic home. It caused damage. So now there won't be any damage anymore. So I still think it's beautiful. And the cabinets are going to cover up almost all that.
Like from here up to here. So you only have really just that right there.
Yeah, you're going to see discoloration right when you walk in. Who cares? Now, I want to point out that when I left, I gave him a brand new mask. the one that I had on that was completely white. And now it is, you need to keep those because you have the edge. And now it is brown. It looks awful. And you had to wear a white shirt.
It's an old one.
It's an old white shirt. But you see it's dark outside and it's rainy, so that doesn't help. This looks really, really beautiful. I'm very impressed. These are pieces that you, is that for the edger?
Yeah, but I'm done with the long ones.
Oh, okay. So they can go back tomorrow. Okay, this is the once it focuses. Hold on just a minute. Focus, 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 focus. There we go. This is the edger, and that means you go on the edge of the room because, as you can see, you can only get so close with the one that you walk behind. Does it have a name?
Drum sander.
The drum sander. So, to get close to the wall, you have to use an edger. So, you might as well rent them both at the same time. Last time we made the mistake of we only rented the drum sander, and we had to go back the next day and rent this one. So, what grit paper did you get to put on this one?
36. We'll start with the same one. It's extra paper.
So he has new 36 grit. Everyone always asks me what grit it is. So 36, I'm saying that very clearly.
Start with 36.
Start with 36. And when he starts it up, I will show you. Okay, this is something that you should know about the edger. You need to invest in a pair of knee pads. How much do you think those ran you, Kev?
Couldn't even that long.
Don't have a clue. Anyway, you should invest in a pair of knee pads because you will be kneeling the entire time.
Either that or bending over. You don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to bend over because you'll kill your back. There's just no point in that. It's much easier to do it this way. Are you ready?
No.
No? Well, you're losing light. So, yeah, quickly losing light. Yeah. At least you have this little gap here, and you have a little gap here where the chimney was. But see, I'm going to get this on film now so that you can remember what this looked like. Of course, you can't get too close to these pipes. That would be dangerous. But he can get over here and over here. He's going to turn that on. It is, Kevin, do you know what time it is?
8:25.
It is 8:25. Have you eaten dinner yet? He still hasn't eaten dinner. But this is the kitchen floor. He did all the edging, and it looks beautiful. It's cleaned up. There's no dust. The machines are nice and neat over here to the side. It looks really, really pretty. I'm very impressed. Now he's trying to get these vents. That's how you...
That's how you get them to run up and keep them anyway.
That's how you... Yeah, we're not going to keep them, but you don't want to dent that pipe or whatever that's called underneath there. Just leave it. We're not going to step on it anyway. Anyway, so you're going to go take a shower, but like you're not going to work on it. Like today's Monday, and you won't work on it for the rest of the week.
The next step is to wash it down with water and then polyurethane.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask you.
And that's something you have to put it on, and you can't touch it for almost a day.
What, when you polyurethane?
Yeah.
Right. So, but you have to wash it down with water next?
Yeah, and that'll just be a bucket and water, and then I'll wipe it down, and I'll get you to get me clean water every once in a while.
And that'll be right before you put polyurethane.
Yeah, because you want dust on it.
Because of pug hair and cat hair and all that. that. So yeah, we weren't living here. Guido had never been in this house when we did it before. We didn't have to worry about hair. So
and it's pretty good. I didn't worry about where the cabinets were going to be because first of all, it kills your back.
oh, doing the edging. Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't do the edging under there. Yeah, why worry where cabinets are going to be? Truly, there's just no point in it. But yeah, you can see where there was definite water damage from
Yeah,
that.
we could, if you wanted to, we could stain it a darker color and you blend that in. But I don't know that it's.
I don't care anything. I like
I'm
I
fine.
like that color out there as long as it's that color.
It will be, but you'll still see the dark.
That's okay. I
I'm just
think.
saying, if you stain the whole floor, it would get rid of all that.
Yeah, but then it would be darker.
Then it would be darker.
Yeah, and you don't want it to be darker. I'd rather it be the same and just be. What about you?
I don't care what it is. Hey, not saying it's less stuff for me.